Oh.
Hello, 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 everyone. My name is Triple.P, Tripple.P, and I am your astrology pimp, your astrology prophet, and your astrology priest. And today's Seven Seals Astrology Prophetics video topic will be never ever be mad at her behavior. And again, this video is also a continuation from the first video that I titled, uh, what did I title? Oh, man must be selfish. I said that. And then the next video is uh, purpose over women, because again, a very new client called me and contacted me and told me that they was having these issues with the female not communicating with them, not contacting them frequently enough, not calling them, and actually being very disrespectful. And the guy told me that he was the one doing all the chasing, he was the one doing all the pursuing. And I tried to tell him that that is also his fault as well. So again, I want you guys to understand, never, ever, ever blame women for their behavior. Do not just call women bitches and hoes and just like that because women are the way they are, because you are the leader in that aspect. Women are like, to my understanding, the best analogy I could think of is women are like TVs. You know, when you buy a TV out of the box and the TV actually comes brand new, there's no channels or anything, it's just the TV and a remote. And then when you get cable, whatever you decide to hook up to the TV, satellite, cable TV, whatever you hook up to that TV will play it. And that is how women are. Women are actually like TVs. When you hook up a TV, a satellite cable TV, you're going to be able to catch certain channels. If you have Dish Network or whatever source of channels you have, that woman is going to adapt. So if you put on, for say, for a horror movie, you put on a horror movie, that woman is going to actually behave in a certain way that's going to reflect that particular characteristic from that movie. So if you put on a particular a happy movie or funny movie or whatever the case may be, that woman is going to actually reflect that behavior as well. So what I'm talking about here is I'm talking about the type of man, the characteristic of the man. If the man has a particular personality, if a woman gets involved, I'm just giving you guys an example. Women are neutral. Women tend to adapt to the type of man they are with at the time. That is why women have actually, most women have had experience with almost all type of guys. Women have dated bad guys. Women have dated educated guys. Women have dated simps. Women have dated tricks. Women have dated all type of different men. And what men fail to realize is that, again, you should never blame a woman for her behavior, because the woman is coming in like a blank screen, like a slate, a clean slate, and she's actually picking up the channel and the signal from you. Your behavior is what she's gonna adapt to, and that is why I'm saying to you guys, women are like TVs. So what one day you might see a woman, she might be in a relationship with a bad boy, a guy from the streets, and you will, lo and behold, you will see that woman adapt to that guy's behavior. She will start to adopt some type of street behavior. She might maybe start to hang out at parties and different places that she normally would not hang out, because that is where her boyfriend hangs out. She might not actually be conditioned to be doing certain things, certain drugs, or being exposed to certain, groups of people, the street life and all of that. She may not be exposed, but when she gets involved with the bad guy, she tends to adjust and adapt, and that is what she's going to do. And then, say, for example, that relationship breaks up, she gets involved with a more educated guy, a more business career minded guy. She also is going to adapt to that particular new style of relationship as well. Like I said, just like a TV, and the guy's like a channel, and they're just changing the remote. And so therefore, the woman is going to now become a little bit more coy and a little bit more polished, and she's going to put a lot more effort into her appearance, because now she's going to have to be going to this guy's business functions and things of that sort. I think you guys are getting the picture. She's going to adapt to that. And then, for example, if she gets involved with a simp and the guy has no boundaries or no respect for himself or no self-worth, no confidence, then she's going to most likely treat that guy like dirt as well. And so the guy's going to be wondering, why is the woman treating him this way? He's going to always be wondering, why is she behaving this way? And he's not going to understand how she's the one actually setting the pace. He's the one actually setting the tone for her to behave the way she's behaving, because women, again, like I said, they follow the leader in most cases, and especially in a relationship, they follow the man. However the man behaves, the woman kind of matches that energy. And that is what I was trying to tell the guy, that it is not the female's fault that she behaves that way. She behaved the way she behaved because he did not know any better. He did not have game. He did not lace the bitch. He didn't, in fact, he didn't have any game to lace the bitch with. So he just came into the relationship like most guys, thinking that the bitch is gonna be ready made, like goddamn some fucking Betty Crocker cake mix, ready to just put some milk and some butter and put it in the goddamn oven and it's ready to go. No, bitches are not made that way. That is why you would see some bitches may come into a relationship and they would act a certain way and they think that that's gonna work for you. But the reason they do that is because that was the relationship they was in. In the last relationship, if the bitch was involved, like I said, with a street guy, she would come into a relationship with you and she would act a certain way, want to smoke weed or whatever the case may be. She may come into a relationship with some of those traits coming from the last relationship, and guys don't understand it. So you actually have to condition the bitch to actually be up, accustomed to you. Now she's dealing with a brand new guy. Now it's good that if she actually was involved with a guy who had game and maybe, helped to condition her in a certain way to be not so out of pocket at times and so forth. But again, when she comes involved with you, she's going to change that, despite the fact she came in with a lot of respect and she came in with a lot of discipline and all of these things. When she get involved with a simp over a period of time, she's going to actually start to treat that guy with a lot of disrespect and disdain against his nice behavior and all that good shit, because she just came from being with Pookie and Ray Ray. Because if a bitch actually was with Pookie and Ray Ray and she goes and gets involved with some simp, she's going to actually not be so loving that, if I may say. She might kind of feel like, man, goddamn, this guy is too much of an easy pushover. And sometimes when the female goes and she bees with a simp, and then she goes to Pookie Ray Ray, sometimes it could be the opposite. The guy may be too much for as well, because alpha males are not that easy to actually fuck with. Women think that they want alpha males, but when they actually get with a man who does actually has disciplines and put down rules and speculations and stipulations, no, that is not what women tend to naturally enjoy. They tend to have control over the relationship. In most cases, they tend to be able to push the man around. They tend to be able to have most men wrap around their fingers. So when they tend to meet a man that actually has some type of high standards and actually is not allowing them to get away with everything, and actually checking them when they get out of a pocket, then they are actually shocked, and they're actually in some type of disbelief. How could the guy be this way? Because they never actually met a true alpha male. So that is what I'm trying to tell you guys. Women are not necessarily prepared to meet guys who are actually trying to, correct them for their behaviors. Most men tend to actually just let women slide and slide and slide like there's some kind of goddamn water park or some goddamn theme park like fucking Jurassic Park or some shit going around as fucking goddamn Ferris wheel or some shit like that. That is what bitches them think, you know what I'm saying? Some roller coasters type shit. That's what bitches, how they bitches treat men, fucking up and down and round the fucking bend, whoopity fucking do type shit. But anyhow, like I was saying, so what the biggest mistake that this young man made that I was trying to tell him, I asked him when was he actually was he checking the bitch? Was he actually correcting the bitch? He said, he tried to sometimes, but he wouldn't be consistent with it. And then when I did evaluate the relationship, it sounded like it was something that he did much later down the line. He started to check the bitch when the relationship was almost in a doom and gloom stage. It was not in the very beginning, and that is a huge, huge mistake that almost all guys make. They wait till the relationship is out of control until the bitch is actually turning the goddamn Jekyll and Hyde, and then they try to actually pull the relationship back. No, you need to check the bitch immediately or as soon as possible. I'm not saying to be so barbaric that everything the bitch does right away, you just on the bitch. No, I'm not saying that you should have your foot on the bitch neck every second of the goddamn day. The bitch still need to breathe as well. But at least the sooner that you correct the bitch, or at least you let the bitch know, hey, look here, man, you know what? I didn't really appreciate that. I don't like that. That made me feel a certain way. I felt disrespected. I felt like you was belittling me in front of my friends or whatever it may be. You sooner you say it, the better. You don't have to just correct a bitch in public and embarrass a bitch or talk to the bitch as soon as she made a mistake or some infraction right away. At least it's for some minor infraction. You don't have to do so. Maybe if it's a major, major infraction, the bitch curse you in front of your friends or some shit, you need to check the bitch immediately. That's something that you can't wait until, you get to the car or some shit, because you're going to lose all your masculine fucking friend. Your masculine frame is going to be fucking shattered. The bitch is going to fucking look at you and say, I could get away with murder because if she is able to disrespect you so blatantly in front of your friends or on your colleagues or at your job or whatever, and you didn't correct the bitch immediately, then that's not going to be a good thing. So it sounds like that's what he did. He allowed the bitch to just do whatever she did for so long, for years. If it doesn't even sound like this was a 1 week thing or overnight thing, this sounds like this was something that he did for a long period of time. And so I told him, say, hey, you needed to actually check the bitch. And this relationship might actually not even be able to be salvageable because, again, he did it for so long. But again, at least he could try. I'm just telling him at least what to do. And if the bitch can't turn around, the ship can't turn around. You know, big ships, they don't just goddamn turn around. I don't know if you guys ever see a cruise ship turn around or some shit. Those motherfuckers take a long time to turn around. Those are not goddamn fucking speedboats or those fucking small little dinghy or some shit. Those motherfuckers take some fucking time to do a 360. That's why when these motherfuckers leave you at the harbor when you miss the cruise ship, they don't even turn around for you motherfuckers. They have to tell you, catch the fucking plane back or some shit. You can leave what you fucking are not at the harbor at a certain time because those boats, they don't have the space, they don't have the capacity. They just turn around for one goddamn passenger. And so it's like that. So bitches are not gonna just turn around so easily when you allow the bitch to disrespect you for so long. So that's why I told him, say, hey, you know what you need to do in the future is you should try now to at least try to check the bitch. You should still try because again, like I said before, there's a very young child involved, so I don't want him to just leave the bitch and abandon the child just so that. And I'm thinking about the child more so than the bitch because you know they call me Triple.P, pimp, rough, and priest. I'm not fucking concerned about no goddamn bitch. You understand me? That's not what the fuck I'm here talking about. I'm not here having any goddamn compassion for some disrespectful bitch. So I don't want you guys to ever think that I'm here trying to tell him to do all this shit for the bitch. No, the bitch deserves to be kicked to the goddamn curb. You understand me? The bitch need to be fucking kicked to the goddamn curb like a goddamn fucking rug. You understand me? But the moral of the story is the bitch has a child, and that's why I'm trying to tell him at least try a few things, hold back, push back. Like I said, hold back on some communication a little bit. And now you need to try to check the bitch. Hey, you know, bitch, I don't like this or I don't like that. And you know what I'm saying? And then like I told him as well, if the bitch doesn't turn around in ample amount of time and the bitch continues to be disrespectful, you have the goddamn fucking charges of the game. You understand what I'm saying? You have to break a plate. Every fucking player from the Himalaya had to lose a bitch. Every goddamn, even P's, the greatest fucking of the hierarchy in the game, they lose bitches all day, every fucking day to another fucking P. So there's nothing wrong about losing a goddamn bitch. As far as I'm concerned, some bitches deserve to fucking be let go. So this bitch sound like she deserves to be let go. But again, I'm just compromising because of the child. That is what I'm trying to tell this guy. He needs to be a little bit sensitive towards the child. But if the bitch doesn't fall in line, he needs to actually second guess the relationship overall and think of something else. That is why I said also he needs to be on his purpose. He needs to pull back. And then now I trying to get him to understand it is also his fault. It is not the bitch fault that she's acting the way she's acting. It's not your girl fault that she's acting the way that she's acting. It is your motherfucking goddamn fault as the man. That is who I'm blaming. I'm not blaming bitches for anything. Bitches do what they're allowed to do. Bitches do what they're fucking what they see you do. If you act weak, they act fucking stupid. They act retarded. If you act strong, they act strong. I guarantee you that same bitch, she has a job. When she goes to work and she has a boss she has to talk to, she shows her boss the utmost respect because why? The bitch does not want to lose a goddamn job. The bitch doesn't want to get fired. Why the fuck she could go to work and be dotting her eyes and crossing her goddamn T's, and as soon as she walk into the building, she fucking cussing you out and disrespecting you and talking to you with the utmost disrespect? No, something is wrong with her. She's treating you that way because you have allowed her to treat you that way. And that's why I try to tell the guy what he has to do over a period of time. Even if he loses this bitch, what he has to do in the very beginning, the very next bitch that he gets involved with, as soon as the bitch does something that he really dislikes. I'm not talking about just, again, major, minor infractions. Some things you can let slide if it's not really that big of a deal. I'm not trying to tell you guys to be goddamn barbarians, you understand what I'm saying? I'm not telling you to goddamn fucking put your foot on the bitch fucking throat and tell the bitch can't goddamn breathe. The bitch still need goddamn some kind of freedom, some kind of fucking space as well, some kind of room for goddamn growth. Nobody's goddamn perfect. The bitch is not gonna come out the goddamn box ready made, ready to fucking please you and do all this goddamn shit. Sometimes the bitches have to be fucking told, given some goddamn instructions and shit like that. But anyhow, so I told him the next time he gets involved in a relationship, he's going to actually have to lace the new bitch with the game. And as soon as the bitch does whatever she does, he's going to have to tell her. And then he's going to have to sit back and wait and see if she does it again. And if the bitch continues to do it over a period of time, then he know that that bitch is not going to be the one for him. And so what he did was that when in the very beginning, when the bitch did do all of these disrespectful things, he just pretty much put it aside and pushed it aside, and the bitch continued on and continued on, and then now later down the line they have a child. Later down the line he's stuck in a relationship because of the child, and later down the line the bitch is just continuously disrespectful, all because he didn't check the bitch in the goddamn beginning. So who the fuck am I blaming? I am blaming the motherfucking man. I'm blaming all you guys for all the disrespect that you're getting. I'm not blaming bitches for nothing. There's nothing wrong with bitches. Bitches just do what the fuck they see you do. Monkey do what monkey fucking see, or monkey see what monkey do. However the fuck it go, that's what bitches do. They see you act weak, so they act fucking strong. You act strong, they act goddamn weak. That's why I said, just like a fucking TV, whatever channel the bitch is watching, a bitch will adapt to that particular screen, that particular movie, whatever's playing, whatever type of man that bitch is actually involved with, she will adapt to that fucking man. So don't think that the bitch is not flexible, and don't think that the bitch cannot become the bitch that you want. It's just that the bitch just needs a little bit of guidance, a little bit of instructions, and a little bit of fucking a little bit of understanding, a little bit of knowledge and wisdom and all that shit. But you have to be the man that's gonna deliver all that shit. And if you don't have the time and the energy to deliver that shit, just expect the bitch to go contrary and be out of pocket 24 goddamn 7. Expect the bitch to disrespect you. Expect the bitch to leave you. Expect the bitch to goddamn walk all over you. Expect the bitch to fucking just treat you like some goddamn fucking, some kind of piece of trash type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like a rock she could just fucking goddamn throw away, pick up and throw away any goddamn fucking time. Like a goddamn rock in a goddamn shoe. You understand me? So with that being said again, when women act disrespectful, do not be mad at bitches. Do not act as fucking like bitches don't have any goddamn respect. Bitches do have respect. Bitches do follow the lead. Bitches are just not following your goddamn lead. Bitches are respectful. They just don't respect you. Bitches do care. They just don't care about you. Bitches are fucking loyal. They just are not loyal to you. Bitches are fucking supportive. Bitches are not just supportive for you. Bitches are emotional in a positive way, supporting you emotionally. They just are not supporting fucking you. That's all it fucking is. A bitch will fucking bend over backwards for Chad, fucking Tyrone Pookie, and fucking goddamn Riri, but she would not do the fucking same for a goddamn Simp or a Trick or a fucking Mark. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, I'm gonna end this video. And for the last time, if your bitch is acting out of control and out of pocket, it is your goddamn fault. If you have a bitch disrespecting you, it's your fault. Anything the bitch is doing negative, it is goddamn your fault. And at the same time, if a bitch is doing something positive, it is your fault as goddamn well. So be a man, step up and take the fucking responsibility and fucking take the good and the bad and try to learn some goddamn game, learn some ism, learn some fucking pimping and all this shit, and fucking you will be the prize and the bitch will fucking recognize. You understand what I'm saying? So with that being said, as usual, I thank you guys for sticking around, watching these videos for this long. And like I said, go and check out the shorts, Triple.P, Tripple. That's the new channel, Triple.P. Check that out, Triple.P, Tripple.P. And go check the short YouTube channel out, because the shorts are showing all of the long form videos in some type of short snippet or some piece that I took away from the long form videos. So with that being said, again, for the last time, I thank you guys for sticking around, watching, and all that good stuff. Please continue to hit the notification bell and continue to like, share, and subscribe and all that good stuff. And if you are, as usual, please, please, please discontinue believing in illusions, delusions, and hallucinations. Triple P, and I'm out.
Oh.